Ready? All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening. My name is Brittany Brown. I'm the Marketing and Communications Manager for the City of Mineral Wells. That is BRITTANY BROWN. As you all are aware, tonight around 5 o'clock p.m., we receive reports of a potential tornado touching down northeast of Mineral Wells. Our first responders have been absolutely incredible today, and all of our partner agencies as well have been on scene assessing the damage and really kind of figuring out what we're working with here. So I'm joined today by our Fire Chief, Ryan Dunn, and our Police Chief, Tim Dennison. I'm going to turn it over to these two gentlemen, and they're going to give you some more details about what occurred today here in Mineral Wells and kind of our next steps. Chief?
Say and spell your first and last
All
name
right,
first.
Ryan Dunn, Fire Chief, RyanFireChief. 5 o'clock today, there was a report of a tornado warning in the area. We set off the communication center, set off the emergency warning system, try to get people back inside. Shortly after that event, we started receiving numerous 911 calls, which alerted us to the east side, which we had significant damage, major damage, in different parts of the area of the northeast sector of Mineral Wells. We've had a lot of support from many neighboring agencies, and I just want to go ahead and announce who these people are. Palo Pinto County ESD number 1, Parker County ESD number 1 and Fire Marshal's Office, the City of Mineral Wells, and every aspect of the city, TDM, Parker County ESD 8, Palo Pinto Emergency Management, and again, Mineral Wells Communication Center. At this time, we've only had reported 2 people that have been transported to the hospital and several injuries that were treated on the scene, minor in nature. We still have a lot to look at, and we'll see that the damage is going to be. In the morning hours, we're going to come back together and we're going to see what we can do for volunteer support. At this time, we do not need any volunteer support from the citizens. We're very thankful for the outpouring support that you've already given us and the donations that you're bringing in. And I think the only other thing I want to say, in the industrial area, we do have major damage and major hazards that are all across the road, so staying out of that area is going to be very detrimental to people not getting injured. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn this back over to the Police Chief, Tim Dennison.
My name is Tim Dennison. It's TIMDENISON. I am the Police Chief for the Mineral Wells Police Department. So currently also with some injuries, and we've had multiple homes severely damaged and some people are displaced. The Mineral Wells ISD has opened up the cafeteria at the high school, and the American Red Cross is currently on scene, and if anybody needs any assistance or help with somewhere to stay for the night, they can go to the high school, to the cafeteria, and there's some assistance there for you. Also, currently the Palo Pinto County judge and the Parker County judge are both working on declaring the area a disaster, and also going to put in a curfew for the night. It's going to start about 10 p.m. and we're going to lift it about daylight in the morning, so once we get some daylight and can get back into the area. We've had an outpouring of support from surrounding communities as well. We've had Boyd Police Department, Springtown Police Department, we've had the Texas DPS that has been here. Sheriff Patterson has been on site along with most of his team as well. The game wardens, the state park police. So we've had an outpouring of support from all the local jurisdictions around here as well. And again, please stay out of the affected areas. That definitely still a hazard for the community to be in these areas, and we really want to wait till in the morning until we can get back in these areas and assess the damage and start the real cleanup.
I want to ask, because we have other reporters elsewhere, and they're hearing from folks, not officials, that some people may have died near the Country Club Estates. Are you guys seeing any reports of deaths at this time because of the storm?
No, sir. We have not had any reports of any fatalities with this storm at this time.
I do have a question about the scope. Can you give us an idea on the numbers, how wide the damage is, the number of homes that are damaged, the number of families that might be displaced?
So,
I might be able to help in that situation. So we were reported that there was about 2,000 gas customers in that area. It kind of gives you an idea of how many residential and industrial commercial businesses that could be. At this time, we're not really positive of how many people are displaced. That's why we have set up the assistance at the Mineral Wells High School at the cafeteria and family count population. But we can say that it happened from the northeast side of Energy into that community, which we call Country Club Estates, and it made its path basically southeast to the Vietnam War Museum. That's kind of the damage path that we've seen around with the drone footage that we've been collecting.
And that 10 p.m. curfew is for non-essential workers, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we will be out here all night. Law enforcement will be in the affected areas all night, and so yeah, non-essential first responders, it will be in place for them, and they cannot go into those affected areas.
And why the curfew? Why did you all feel that was necessary?
Because the amount of homes that are damaged and a lot of people that are being displaced, that we can just make sure that we keep people out of the areas, and also try to help these victims out and keep their personal belongings safe.
Any idea of the condition of the people taken to the hospital?
I can't speak on that, on how bad they were severely or they weren't hurt. Just at this time, I know that we had 2 people transported to the hospital.
Everyone accounted for? No one missing at this time? Or
So through the commercial businesses, we've talked with the owners and some of the managers, and so far they've stated that everybody was accounted for. We're still going to receive calls as some people start checking on loved ones, and we're going to go out and check and make sure everybody's okay. But so far, we have not had any reports of anyone missing.
And I'm curious about the high school situation. Are there cots set up? I mean, sort of logistically, what does that look like?
Yeah, I mean, right now I do have officers up there along with school staff and the Red Cross, and so I think right now they're just. I haven't been in contact with them since they set it up, but I'm assuming that if they have anybody coming in, that we'll be able to provide hotels, or something like that. I don't think they're going to be setting cots up there. I don't know if we have that vast number, but if it comes to it, absolutely, we'll definitely move in that direction.
I'm assuming gas power off and out.
Yes, gas, power in the affected areas is out.
what is your message to the people tonight? Obviously, they went through something just gut-wrenching. I mean, we had the opportunity to speak with the gentleman earlier, and I gave him a hug, and he started breaking down crying. Just what do you want people to hold on tonight to, just with your work?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, hopefully there's a lot of hope out there, and we've had an outpouring of support from, not only all the first responding agencies, but I mean the community. And we will definitely, we're going to get through this, and whatever we can do to assist them and help them. And I know that our city manager is all about people and helping these people, and so whatever we can do as a city to help anybody that may need it, we're going to be there for them.